I don't know, that apartment complex you sent me, I'm still talking to the guy, but I should close that. So I mean, that's big. So
Sweet. Yeah, that'll be a super good job. How
yeah,
how big is that apartment complex?
big, big. I mean, he wants me to like take over his personal property too. So, and he's got like 5 acres. So it's big.
Crap, that's
Mm.
sweet. So we're here today with Will Brooks, the owner of High Southern Scapes. Will, if you could just tell us, quickly introduce yourself, kind of talk about what your business does, that would be awesome.
Yeah. So, name's Will we run a commercial and residential, maintenance and install business here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, I mean, we cover just about everything from trees, irrigation to hardscapes, and then your rip out, and install, sod and all that stuff. And yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Well, how did you discover our service in the first place?
They emailed me.
Awesome. And what really piqued your interest there? If you don't mind me asking.
It was a service that I knew isn't used or utilized in this industry very much, and it's something that I've wanted to do for a while. And I saw that y'all had the capabilities of doing it, and I was like, well, it'd be easier than why don't just let somebody who's done it before handle it instead of me, because it was something on my list of to-dos. So yeah.
Awesome. And then was there anything in your business that you felt was lacking, before you started working with us?
I would say, I mean, obviously leads is always an issue in any business, but I would say like the type of leads, the ones that I've been getting, or at least like that apartment complex, isn't something that I was just bidding regularly. And I think, just to see it coming now, and then I'm sure, over the coming months, like I'm sure a couple more will pop up. And, if you stay in people's inboxes, when it does come up, they'll reach out. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Could you just kind of briefly describe what your experience has been working with us so far?
Yeah, I mean, super easy. It's, there's a lot of communication, but it also isn't like a lot of communication, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't take a ton of time out of my day. It's really quick. Just check my phone every once in a while, and that's about it. But it's enough communication to the point where there's really no like headache for me. I just kind of, you guys take care of most everything, and I'm just kind of the guy that shows up.
Awesome. Yeah, we don't like to I don't know, be too overbearing on people, but also we know that sometimes people's experience with agencies like ours, it's kind of like they start working with them, and then it's like they kind of get ghosted and disappear. So we obviously don't want that kind of reputation. So
For sure.
yeah. And then have you been surprised by the results that you've gotten so far working with us?
I mean, I'll be honest, no, just because I already knew that was going to probably be a thing. Like, as soon as I saw the offer, I was like, okay, yeah, this is gonna kill, just because I knew the market, I know the type of people that are here, and just getting in front of that many eyes is obviously going to get some turn up some thoughts from people, and at least inquiries on hey, can we get a bid or see a bid for this. But I will say, like, I wasn't expecting like an apartment complex or something like that quick. I was just kind of expecting, small businesses and stuff.
Right.
Which there has been a couple. Yeah, there's been a couple, but I wasn't expecting like a big contract that quick. And I think, I mean, I don't know. The guy seems like he wants to do it. He's just, beating around the bush a little too much.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, but yeah, hopefully, I mean, it seems like it should hopefully turn out well. Yeah. So is there, obviously, like, what you expect out of the service is, that you're getting leads with real people that are, qualified. But is there anything that you've gotten out of the service so far that you kind of like weren't expecting to get out of it?
No, I mean, I feel like everything that y'all like when we did the first couple calls, everything that y'all claimed was going to happen is what y'all are doing. So I'm not like necessarily surprised by anything. I mean, you guys are just doing what you said you were going to do, and that's all I can ask for. I mean, that's what I expected.
Fantastic. Would you say overall though the leads that we've delivered you so far that you've been satisfied with the majority of them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
I mean, to give y'all an idea, Jack calls me. We talk pretty regularly, and he called me the other day and was like, because we've been talking about like the apartments and like that lawyer I met, he wants me to do like a whole like mailbox and retaining wall or something at the front entrance of his horse barn. Super random, but like I'll probably do it just because why not? It sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
But he called me after last week and was like, dude, he's like, I'm gonna call them and see if they want to take on my business too. And I was like, yeah, you should. Because I was like, just because, I mean, it's worth a shot. He's in a small market, but if you guys figure something out for him, I mean, he's bigger than I am, so he's a little more noticeable. Whereas I've kind of blend in with how many people are here. I have a lot of competition where he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I think y'all could kill it with him. But he was like, yeah, I'm gonna give him a call or something at some point. I don't know if he's ready for it just now, but in the future. He's like,
yeah.
I'm doing that.
Yeah, we'd be happy to talk with him. That'd be more than well, yeah, that's all the questions that we have right now. Thank you so much for meeting with us. Really appreciate it. Sounds good, Will. We'll have a good weekend. And yeah, we'll talk to you maybe Monday or like later next week. I think we have a second.
That works. Sounds good.
All right. See you, Will.
All right. Yeah, y'all have a good weekend.